Today is 866 day to come here to lessons to learn. I'm learning. I hope this will support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today, let's speak about really achieving your goals. So, when I think about life, we always need to understand, okay, where we are, where you are, where I am. So, having that clear understanding where you are is essential to making sure that you able to really bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Because there's a massive difference between really saying that, okay, I want to achieve my goals, I want to really be somewhere. But if you do not know where you are, you're not able to start building a bridge from where you are where you want to be. So one thing that's beautiful about really achieving great goals and achieving the dreams is that when you're building a bridge, you're not able to go through that bridge to the final destination, but you're able to really making those small steps, and really finally when you finish that whole bridge between where you are and where you want to be, you're able to go through that bridge very, very fast. And people say, oh, like, you achieved overnight success. No one is able to see how you're able to build that bridge. No one is seeing that construction of the bridge. And that's why I truly believe that people say this overnight success. Like, everyone said, oh, I really thought that you will succeed. But no one saw that coming. Only you are able to see that you are working on building that bridge. And finally, at some point, it's finished. And you will be able to bypass that bridge immediately. And the thing that is, we always need to understand how to build that bridge. That is the question. How to build a bridge? Now, when you think about literally thinking how to build a bridge, we understand that, okay, we need to have resources, energy, and focusly build that bridge. We have resources, taking action, and we need to have a knowledge how to build a bridge. So knowledge, resources, and action. Those three things will allow to build the bridge. So now, when I think about life, and we really want to people build, you need to have exactly the same mindset in achieving life goals. So it means you have knowledge, we have resources, and we have action. We have knowledge, resources, and action. Now, I found myself as well, sometimes we really spend on things that really do not build a bridge between where we are and where we want to be. So meditation, reflection, even though those are great things, they potentially help to really be more productive on your action, but at the same time, it's not action. Meditation, reflection, journaling, even though there's great things that could really elevate the action, but again, this is not action. So that means that what we need to do to really make sure that we get results, what we need to do to make sure that we're able to get the best resources, the best knowledge, and the best action. So that means that we said, like, be able to write down, okay, what I'm able to do. So what I'm doing now regarding my actions, what I'm doing, what kind of knowledge do I have now, and what kind of resource do I have now? Because the more resources you have, the more you're able to invest, like, for example, money. And the more money you have, you're able to invest in coaching, that your actions and your knowledge could be elevated. Because when you invest in your knowledge, when you invest in your skill set and invest other resources like money, that could elevate tenfold, hundredfold your ability to build that bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Because when you don't have enough resources, so that means that you'll need to put a lot of time. Because you will need to choose which resource you want to invest most. Because there is money and time. And now you need to choose, do you want to really have less money but achieve your goals faster, or do you want to have more money and achieve your goals faster? And I think that every single person needs to make that choice, because I found that a lot of times people have struggled to make that choice. To make that choice to really invest in themselves, to believe that this bridge will be built. Because when you are in the middle of the bridge, you have no idea where that bridge will land potentially. You know, you want to that bridge to land in the things where you want to be, but it's not guaranteed that the bridge will be finished. And because the bridge sometimes is not guaranteed, people stop investing in themselves. They take action, take action, but they take action with their current situation. So what kind of knowledge they have, what kind of skills they have. But sometimes those skills that you have right now is not enough to finish the bridge that it could land where you want to be. So that means if you know that your skill set, your knowledge will be not enough, what you need to do, you need to say, okay, what I need to do? What kind of because resources, it could be a lot of times limited, but your skill set and your resources could be like we be able to improve everything, but like just time resources is limited. Money we able to figure out how to get. And I think that a lot of times you always need to ask like which one of those three things I need to improve the most. Money, time, energy, like those are resources. Then knowledge. What specific knowledge do I need to achieve my specific goal for my vision? Because every single person needs different knowledge. And at the same time, of course, the action. What kind of action do you really this? What kind of actions really needs the needle forward? Because you can really take a lot of action, 100 actions, and those actions could really be decremental for you. Because at the beginning, I think that's totally at the beginning, at least at the beginning, you want to make sure to understand that because you didn't achieve any success yet, you need to really that action needs to be very, very focused, very niched, because after you're able to spread out to understand what works, what doesn't work. But I think that majority of people don't have success and not able to really finally achieve their goals because they're building 5, 10 bridges at the same time. Imagine building 10 bridges at the same time. Of course, you will not be able to reach any success, any goal, any destination because you just have too many bridges going on. But if you really focus on building one bridge at a time and one bridge only to achieve one specific goal, one specific vision, it's much easier to really allocate all the resources, the knowledge, resources, like as I said, and the actions in that one thing. And it's much, much, much easier to achieve finally one goal, to get to another side of the mountain. And from that point, it's much easier to work on other things. Then you could, okay, build a new bridge. And might be that all those other bridges, for example, you have 10 bridges you wanted to build. Now you focus on one bridge. So those bridges, like that you wanted to build in the past, lose value because those bridges was too small of a fish, that's too small of the goal for you. Because when you finally finish one bridge fully and you go through that bridge and finally final destination, at that moment you realize, oh, I don't want those other things. There's so much bigger things that I could potentially move. Because it might be that you said, okay, I have 10 bridges that I want to really work on and start making. One of those bridges will allow me to make $10,000 a month. So if you crossed one bridge that allows you to make $10,000, that means other bridges doesn't help you anymore. You're already making $10,000. So all those other bridges to make $10,000 will lose the power. So like, I don't want them anymore. So that at that moment, say like, now I'm making $10,000. I crossed that bridge. Now I want to make $20,000 bridge or maybe $50,000 bridge. So that means that again at that moment, like I will not do 10 bridges. I will look into what possibilities, what kind of bridges I'm able to build. But when you choose, build a bridge to $20,000 and again, then choose another bridge. And how we build those bridges? We build bridges by having the right knowledge, having the right skill set, having the right resources, and really taking action to really make sure that we are moving forward. At the end of the day, like you are able to think, reflect on everything, but at the end of the day, only action that really builds that bridge between where you are and where you want to be will really allow us to move forward. Because I'm guilty of that as well. I love educating myself. I love having knowledge. But knowledge itself will not allow us to achieve. Time itself will not allow us to achieve the goal. What really matters is when you really implement action with the mind, it will take time. It will take some knowledge. It will take some resources. And I truly believe that knowledge is important. But at the same time, I truly believe that we need to really be very, very, very careful how we really distribute our energy, how we distribute our resources. Because when we get focused on one goal and one bridge only, and we allocate our all resources to build the knowledge and skill set to build that one bridge, I think it's much, much more easy to achieve success and live a joyful, fulfilling life. So I hope you choose to win and see you tomorrow.